Hi everyone, Debark is here. Excuse me. Welcome back to my channel and welcome again to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This afternoon we're going to be flying to Austria, Innsbruck. We're here at the Trondheim Airport in Vaernes, Norway. Name of the airport is Trondheim Lufthavn Vaernes. And I know I could have murdered it. The Norwegians here, you gotta forgive me. Okay, all right. So, and we are flying to the Innsbruck Airport, the famous Innsbruck Airport, or Flughafen Innsbruck Kranebitten. Flughafen Innsbruck Kranebitten. Okay, we're gonna be flying this 737-700 PMDG in the SAS Scandinavian Airlines livery. Oh, why can't I move? Why am I not moving? Okay. Alright, so that's the plane over there. Okay, it's being fueled right now. As you can see, the fuel truck over there. So we're gonna do a walk around while it's being fueled. The electric hydraulic pumps are on, so we will know if we have any hydraulic leakage. All right, we're gonna start the walk around here. I'm gonna do it as quickly as possible. Now this video, I'm thinking of making this video in 3 parts. The first part is gonna be preparation, second part is gonna be departure, and third part is gonna be arrival. Okay, so we'll prepare, and before I start the APU, that will be the end of part 1. All right, let's go. So we start from here, and the probes are there and they are good, including this one over there. I think that's the AOA. All right, look at the wheel well, into the wheel well, and make sure that it's clear. And it is. Okay, go around the stair truck. Over here we look at the static ports. There are 2 over there and 1 here. Make sure that they are clear. And kneel down and look underneath and make sure that everything is in place. And the doors, this avionics bay, make sure that it's closed and the latches are properly latched. Okay, and get up and keep walking. The antennas are good. That thing is hot, you better not touch it. And the light, anti-collision light is intact. All the latches here are closed. Sorry about that, guys. If you heard it, it's a crazy motorcyclist driving full speed at 11 o'clock in the night. Anyways, alright, so that's good. Look at the wing, the leading edge, and the lights. Look at those beautiful LED cluster lightings. I love those. Anyways, they're good. The glass is clean. Look at the engine. All the doors, mini doors, are closed and the latches are flush. You can see those two latches there, they're closed. That's what we're looking at, making sure that we're not going to take off with any door partially open. Look at the engine, the blades are good. Okay, the nacelle is good, no dents anywhere. This door right here is closed. We can kneel down again and look at underneath and make sure the doors are closed and the actual engine cowling latches are closed. Okay. Continuing our walk. Right here behind the engine, we'll make sure that it's clear. As we're looking, we're also looking at the floor, making sure there are no leakages. That's why I turned on the electric hydraulic pumps. Alright, here at the wheels, look at the brakes. We're looking at the brake pads. This black thing sticking out here and here, they indicate that the brakes are good or that they need to be changed. If they are not there, if they've worn all the way in to this point, that means the brakes need to be replaced. The brake pads. Okay. This aircraft we're flying today has carbon brakes. Alright. And get down here and get inside the wheel well and make sure, just look around and make sure that there's no animal here hiding and that everything is in place. Now this is not fully modeled, but in the future PMDG is gonna release a better rendition of the wheel well. So for now this is what we got. Alright, let's come down again and get out of the way, watching our head. Okay. Alright, so everything here is good. Go back to the leading edge because we need to be systematic. Alright, look at the leading edge. Looks to me like everything is good. The lights, the port lights are good, red. Strobes are not on, of course. And check for the static wicks, both of them. You can see both of them beside the lights. Also that the lights are on, the rear navigation lights, and we're looking at the trailing edge and the control surfaces, and they look good. Everything looks perfect. Alright, and here there's really nothing, just a general look around and everything should be good. Okay, I'll come across, go around this other stair truck and come behind here, mind that thing. Look at the APU access panel. It's closed and latched. Okay, the APU is not on yet. Now, before we skip something, look at that stabilizer, horizontal, that elevator. You can see the 3 static wicks. We make sure that they are all there. And up here on this vertical stabilizer, there are 4 of them, and I can see all 4. Well, I can see the 3 of them on the side. If I go up, you can see the 4th one. That's it right there. Alright, but that's not realistic. That's why I'm not going up. So I'm just looking at everything from eye level, like if I was standing here. Alright, so that's good. Look at the other elevator. See 3 of them. and the elevators themselves are good. Now APU inlet is, APU air intake is closed because the APU is off. Okay, everything here is good. We haven't loaded the cargo yet, and they're closed too. We're not trying to open them because we're refueling. We don't want any inadvertent sparks, so we're gonna leave them closed until that fuel truck is until the fuel truck is done and departs. All right, starting here, the trailing edge of this right wing is also in pristine conditions, and the starboard lights are on. All 4 LEDs are on. The strobes are not on yet, but you can see that it looks good. Leading edge of the wing is good. Of course, the panel is open because it's being refueled, but as soon as they're done, we're gonna close it. Okay, coming down to the tires before the engine. Check the same thing. Brakes, make sure that the brakes are good and the floor is clean so there are no leakages. No need to go in the wheel well because we already looked at it from the other side. Alright, go close to the engine, and it is clean and clear. Alright, doors are closed on the side, underneath. I can see them closed, at least on this side. Alright, look at the nacelle, looks good. The blades are good, and the doors over here are closed. Now we can see this one properly, and it's closed, and the actual cowling latches are closed. Okay. Of course, the lights here are also in good condition. Alright, these things are hot there, so be careful. These static ports, make sure they are clear. That one there and the 2 on top. Okay, they're good. Alright, and the probes here are also looking good. Obviously this is open because of the GPU. Alright, that's a walk around very quickly. Now I'm gonna head inside the cockpit and start getting the FMC ready and every other thing, and start boarding too as soon as the fuel truck is done fueling. I believe it should be done by now. We'll find out. We're gonna go in through the back so we can just in one go, take a look inside the cabin and make sure everything is in order and it's clean, because ultimately the pilot, I am responsible for the well-being of the passengers. Alright, the galley is already loaded, so all the food is in. Okay. Alright, everything looks good from here. Look, and the seats look clean and good. Okay, everything is good. Alright, so inside the cockpit. Take a seat. Oops. And we're gonna start doing the tests. Alright, we're gonna start from the top. Starting from here. Okay, that works. Okay. Overspeed, 1, 2, and stall. Okay, that works. Oops. And 2. Okay. And light test. Oops. Alright, all lights are on, including over here and here. Okay, light test is passed. Okay. Oxygen for the pilot, 100%. For the co-pilot, 100%. Alright. Now we're gonna do the fire tests. First one, excuse me. Move this to the left and make sure that these two light up. Okay, that's good. And then to the right, and these 3 plus 2 of them here should light up, and we should be able to stop it with the red button. Okay, we'll stop it with this. Okay, that's good. Next one is the cargo fire. Good. And lastly, for the fire tests, the fire extinguishers. 1, 2. Okay. Alright, now move back a little bit. Make sure that the gear pins are there and also that this is closed. If it's open like this, the gear will not retract. That's why it's very important that we close it. Of course, if the gear doesn't retract, we're gonna have to land. Because there's nowhere we're going. We will not have enough fuel if we fly as low as the gear permits. Okay, so that's it with the tests. I'm gonna do the safety inspection checklist. Of course, we already checked that the gear lever is down and hydraulic pumps are on. Alright, and the position light is on too. Okay, so safety inspection checklist. What do we have here? Surfaces and chocks checked. Battery on. Electric hydraulic pumps on. Landing gear lever down. Position lights on. Safety inspection check complete. Okay, so we're gonna start setting up the FMC. First of all, let's make sure that the fuel truck goes. Okay, the fueling is finished, so let's release the truck. Okay, don't forget the panel. Good. Alright, it's gonna disconnect from the ground and leave. All right, goodbye. And I'm gonna bring the cargo loaders. So 1, 2, 3, 4 requested. We need 1.5 tons on each bay. We're also gonna start loading the boarding the passengers. You don't load them, you board them. Time now is 1:56. We're supposed to depart from this block at 2:40, so we have like 34 minutes. Okay, we can start boarding. Six. Okay. 44 minutes plus 2, 1 hour. Okay. Okay, let's see if the cargo trucks are arrived. Okay, this one's arrived, so start loading that one. This one is arriving. Might as well wait for it. It's connecting. Okay. And start loading. Now I forgot to start the alignment. Let's start that. So align nav. Okay. Okay. Model is 737-700. Engine rating is 24K. Nav data is ARAC 2207, July 14 to August 11, 2022. Everything is accurate. Okay, position initialization. We start with the airport, which is Echo November Victor Alpha. November Victor Alpha. We're at gate 43. Let's grab the GPS. The left one is good. Let's stick it in the windows here. Okay. And that's that. Next we go. It has 3 pages, but the third page is really nothing of our concern. Alright, set up the route. Origin is Echo November Victor Alpha, Trondheim Vaernes. And destination is Lima Oscar Whiskey India, Österreich, Innsbruck Kranebitten. Lima Oscar Whiskey India. Alright. Request flight plan, and that's this one selected. Activate. Alright. Now our flight details. If we look at Volanta, okay, our flight details, we are SAS 0442, so enter it here. SAS 0442. Can also put 442, but I'm just putting everything to match. And our departure is runway 09er, and it's going to be Utuna 1 Alpha. No transitions. And our arrival is gonna be localizer 26 with the Hardenberg transition, and the star is Tozy 3 Alpha. Okay. Now go to legs and make sure that we do not have any discounts. So move this to plan and increase the range. Okay, I think that's good enough. And we can step. Okay, doesn't look like we have any discontinuities, so that's perfect. Gonna go back to map. Okay, still waiting for this thing to align. Now check our METAR at Trondheim. 060 is 5 knots, have okay. Temperature 11, dew point 10, altimeter QNH 1018. Okay. Wind at 670 feet is variable at 2 knots. Okay. QNH is 1018, so let's set that. Put this in hectopascals and 1018. So 1013 right now, which is the standard. So move it to 1018. And of course you can see that the ground is as close to this as possible. I think this place is a little sunken. By the time we get on the runway, it will align properly. So that's that. Let's see. Looks like the cargo is fully loaded, so we're gonna release the trucks.
Front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and you will
okay, release,
If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets,
passengers
and
are also fully loaded.
are showed once we depart from the gate. Thank you.
So release that. Okay. So release the stairs. The doors should close automatically. Okay. Same thing here. Okay. So every other thing will leave for now. The trucks and the APU, I mean the ground power, because we still haven't started the APU. And we're gonna do just that right now before we do our before start checklist. Let's see. We have fuel in every tank. Yes, we do. All right. Oh, before we start the APU, I'm just all over the place. We're not done setting up the FMS. All right. So at Fox 26, we want to put speed restriction. Actually, at Rattenberg, we want to put speed restriction. We want to put 180 here, 180 or below. At Rattenberg, okay, and also it's gonna be 9,500 exactly. And that one too. Clear. Can we copy this? Yep, we can. And we also can do that here. So I'm also gonna make this 9.5, but no speed restriction. I just want to start slowing down on time so we can start bringing out the flaps as quickly as possible. Okay, that's good. And at the beginning, excuse me, at the beginning, I think this is good. Leave it at 220. Let's finish everything else. Go back to here and then to performance initialization. Since we have everything loaded, cost index, what's our cost index? Bring back Volanta so you guys can see what I'm doing, because we have the flight plan here. Alright, our cost index is 73. Our fuel, we already put, fuel is 11.2. We're doing 11.3. And our reserve is 2.2. Okay, so 73, 2.2. 73 and 2.2. 2.2 reserve. 73 cost index. Cruising altitude is flight level 360, although I believe we're going to be stepping to 380. And yes, we're going to be stepping to 380 after Alpha Lima. Okay. Now, cruise wind average is going to be 228 at 16 knots. 228 at 16. 228/16. Zero fuel weight. Okay. 51.8 and everything is here. Good. Planned fuel was... Alright. Thank you. 11.2. But we have 11.4.
Gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 442, Reserve 2, Austria.
Okay, we're gonna do double D rate to 20K and climb 1.
The cabin door is closed. Please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed.
Takeoff, go to page 2. We're gonna do 1500 both ways.
Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
1500 and also 1500. Alright. Runway wind. The METAR. We have 060 at 5 knots. 060, 5 knots. So 060/5. Alright, the runway is dry. Alright, go back to page 1. Flaps 5. Center of gravity 23.9. Trim is 5.75 units. Let's set that. .75. Okay. V1 is 130, V2 134, sorry, VR 134, V2 138. Okay, accepted. So we'll set 138 here on the MCP. Okay. Initial altitude 7,000. Leave it 7,100, so it'll know that it's not the flight level but the actual altitude. Runway heading is gonna be 086. Okay. That's that. And we're gonna set the cruising winds. So route data. Oops, messed up the trim. My goodness. 5.75. Okay. So request the winds. What time is it? Okay, we have 21 minutes to depart from here. Winds are ready. Loading. Okay. Okay, I think we should be good. Go back to legs. Alright, now let's look at this. I think I wanna actually leave it. Since if we look at Navigraph, we have a speed limit of 220 knots. So I think let's open Navigraph. I keep forgetting that you guys are not seeing it yet. Alright, looking at Navigraph, we only have one speed restriction here, which is 220 knots. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave everything. Of course, the first one is the VNAV plus 20. Okay, and then we have that. Gonna be 220, 220. Okay, and that's it. No altitude restrictions, so we should be good. Now, transition altitude is 7,000. Initial clearance, however, is 6,000, if I remember correctly. Let's take a look. Yeah, initial climb is 6,000. Alright, so I'm gonna set that at 6,100 or 6,000. Okay, 9. If no further climb received prior to reaching 6,000, climb to cruising level. Okay, so we set 6,000, but we adjust it before we get there. Alright, so that's that. And that's our taxi. We are here. We're gonna back out to Juliet. So our taxi is gonna be via Juliet Yankee Alpha 1. Taxi to runway 09 via Juliet Yankee Alpha 1. So that's our taxi routing. I'm gonna use Volanta, because that one is more beautiful, if I may say so myself. Okay, I think we are done with everything here. Oh, actually we're not. Go back here. N1 limits. Takeoff. there is a place where we need to put our thing right here. Okay, that's 7,000. Beautiful. Also, our descent, I know we're not doing that now, but good to prepare. So I'm gonna set this at 310, 200, 100, and our transition level, I'm gonna leave it at 11.5 since it's determined by ATC. So it's gonna be 11.5. Execute this. I'm not gonna request the wind yet until we're in the air. Okie dokie. Now the ISA deviation. 1 second. Look at the winds real quick. And destination, we're expecting QNH 1019er. Okay, so let's put that here. QNH 1019er. All right, that should be good. We'll leave it that way. What time is it? 24. We have 16 minutes before we depart, so I think this should be good enough. Okie dokie. Now start APU. All fuel pumps on. And starting APU. Should have ended the video before starting the APU, but I'm gonna end it after. Alright, APU is online, but off the bus. So we connected on bus. And APU bleed on, packs on. So we can put this on APU generator. Alright, APU is on, so gonna disconnect. Ground power, let's set parking brake. Oh, we need to step on the brake. This is the new model. So step on the brake. Good. Alright. Now that's how it is done in real life, and this PMDG update just released today, so let's hope I get used to it. It used to be that way somewhere. I can't remember if it was X-Plane or so. Alright, so ground power we can disconnect, and also we can remove the chocks. So put this back on legs, and we should be good to go. Yeah, this is supposed to be on 158 V2 plus 20, and we are good to go. So I'm gonna cut this video here from part 2. We're gonna start part 2 with checklist and preparing for pushback. Alright guys, the bark is here, signing off. See you in part 2.